The 3 Orange County inmates who broke out of a jail are all back behind bars today. And today we have new information about where they were and what they did when they were on the loose. KCAL 9 Orange County reporter Michele Gile is at Sheriff Headquarters in Santa Ana, where a news conference just wrapped up. Michele?
That's right, Juan. We now have a detailed timeline of the fugitives during this 7-day escape, including the kidnapping of a taxi cab driver, the suspect shopping at a Target in Rosemead, a visit to an El Monte hair salon to change their appearance, and a murder attempt on that taxi driver's life at a motel in San Jose. This all according to the Orange County Sheriff's Department. That attempt on the cab driver's life caused a physical fight between escapees Bakdwan and Hussein Nieri. Let's hear about that now.
Wednesday, January 27, 2016. Inmate Nieri and inmate Dong have a physical fight inside the motel room at the Alameda Motel in the city of San Jose. The information we have is that the fight was about whether or not to kill the taxi cab driver and bury his body.
We have 2 other significant developments this afternoon coming from the district attorney's office. We have DA Tony Rackauckas with me here now. First of all, discussion and conflicting statements from the DA and the Sheriff's Department with regard to this jailhouse teacher, Nooshafarin Ravaghi, and we're going to have DA Tony Rackauckas address that now. But the DA also told us today that a man has been arrested for allegedly helping sneak tools into the jail. Tony, thanks for joining us live. Can you please go over what it is that your office has found out about what this teacher is alleged to have done here? We know that you say that it is unfortunate that she was taken into custody, and you do not believe that she did the things that the Sheriff's Department is saying she did. Well,
first of all, I'll let you know I don't think there's a conflict between us and the Sheriff's Department. Secondly, what I said was I think it's unfortunate that she's been labeled as she has been. I don't think the custody question is an issue, though. I mean, she had to be taken into custody under the circumstances, so I don't think that we're in conflict on that. And just to be clear, the sheriff's investigators are working with us on this, and they're bringing the evidence forward that is tending to point in a direction other than her guilt. And so, for example, the letters that appeared to be love letters that were found in her possession were written by him. And so that changes things considerably, as you might expect, and some of the other things that we were looking at that tended to point toward her being guilty of helping him to escape or conspiring with him are not panning out in terms of the evidence being damning or convicting of her. So, but we're still looking. We're not done. We're still going through all of the particularly the electronic evidence to see what's there and what we can pull up.
All right. And lastly, Tony, just your reaction to this entire escapade?
Which escapade are you?
That being the escape of these 3 men.
Oh well, the whole thing is just you know, it's certainly upsetting and distressing that such a thing would happen. And you know, in particular, take for example Nieri. You know, we went through a lot, not just us, the Newport Beach Police and our office and the law enforcement went through quite a bit of effort to get him into custody. And as you know, he had to be extradited from Czechoslovakia, in fact. And so to have him be an escapee is alarming. But you know, on the other hand, I can say that you know, we're certainly happy and relieved that these 3 are back into custody and that nobody's injured.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, DA Tony Rackauckas. I should also articulate to you that the Sheriff's Department does say that they know for a fact that this teacher, Nooshafarin Ravaghi, did provide maps, Google Maps, to inmate Nieri, Hussein Nieri, and that is what they're saying in their briefing here. So the District Attorney's Office saying that they don't believe they have the evidence to charge her at this point. The Sheriff's Department saying that in fact she did provide tools, not so much cutting tools, but tools such as maps in order to help the inmates escape. So certainly that remains to be seen. But at this point, this teacher, Ms. Ravaghi, is being released from custody. And behind us here in the jail, the 3 inmates are they are making their first appearance in court, and we're told that arraignment is going to be continued. That's the latest live in Santa Ana. I'm Michele Gile. Back to you.